Let's get it. Chill. It's the Broke Ass Podcast. It's me, your host, Zenny in the building. I got my co-host. We got A. Goodman in the building.
A. Goodman, feeling godly.
And we here with that boy, Malcolm, Jamal, a.k.a. the mama's boy. What's happening?
Well, hello.
You always gonna be the mama's boy. Bro.
I mean, I guess.
I don't like the way you look at me when I said that.
Because it's like I made like 3 other projects after that.
How many?
Like 3.
And we here to talk about that, but you know what I'm saying? How y'all
Well,
doing?
It was 4 after that.
It's 4.
I dropped 3 of them. Yeah. So you can reference one of the other ones.
Well, we got that intercity dreamer in the building.
Hey.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you.
Oh, shit. Well, before we get to that, yo, how y'all doing?
Good, man. How about
Coolin', brother.
I'm doing good, bro. Coolin', brother?
Absolutely.
That's what's up, man. So, working on a new album.
Yeah, album now.
Album.
Now.
I seen you just put album on Facebook.
Not
in the
EP.
post. He just said album, dot.
Yeah.
So this gonna close up the series
Yes, in a big way.
in a big way. So you did 2 EPs 1st, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we got an interview for the last one, but
We can just put it all together, man.
yeah.
Shit.
So
Fuck it. Let's talk about it.
create content?
So let's talk about the series as a whole. Like you explained it once, like it's a Star Wars type. So this is ending the trilogy. So you want to explain that to the people?
Oh yeah, like the Star Wars, they have like their sagas, where it's like Return of the Jedi, blah blah blah. Then it's the next one, then it's Force Unleashed, all that bullshit.
Right.
And I wanted to create something like that, like just 3 separate stories that kind of create this whole universe of its own. Might continue it, might not. I don't know. We'll see how it works.
The new album, my bad, I'm sorry, is going to be called End of Time.
End of Time.
So if you do another one after that, what is it going to be?
It will start
the end of the beginning of the time.
New series.
It will start a new series.
So let's go through the time. The first one was
Time to reflect.
the second one,
Time flies.
and this one
End
is
of Time.
let's go. That shit is fire. I like that shit. There's some Star Wars shit.
Yeah, it's just like documenting moments I was having, especially during the pandemic and shit.
Right.
So like Time to Reflect was like that beginning. It was the beginning of the pandemic where like literally just a lot of time of meditating and shit. Cause like everybody was going through some shit during the pandemic. So I took some time away from creating music. Cause at that time I was on a pace that was
Crazy. Yeah, like
you know
what,
I'm
3 in a
saying?
year? 1,
I
2 in a year?
did, like 4 months between Mama's Boy and Dreamer, and then 6 in between Time to Reflect. But that 6 months was long for me.
So it's 3. So you did 3 in 10 months,
Yeah.
and then you slowly took a break.
I took like a 4-month break and then started probably 4-month break, then started working on Time to Reflect. But that 4-month break, I never took one while we were, because we did Mama's Boy, and while we was recording Mama's Boy, I was writing fucking Dreamer. So
You was out here trying to put up Lil Wayne
it
numbers.
was one of those things. So when I was like completely like away from music and just working on figuring out things, a lot of shit was happening in life. So just took some time to reflect, and that ended up starting it off. And then we get the Time Flies, because fucking damn near a year go by before I drop anything else, and that shit is unheard of for me.
Yeah.
And how long you been rapping again?
We going on 3 years in August.
That shit is still crazy. That shit is still crazy. 3 years.
But yeah,
This your 5th project, right?
End of Time was my 5th, yeah. And it'll be the first, because like a lot of people who are getting introduced to my music now, they only know the EPs. They don't even know I have full length projects. So, another reason I pushed back and I decided to go from an EP to an album was because now I feel like I'm in that zone where those people who don't know that Inner City Dreamer exists and that Mama's Boy exists, they're gonna understand like it's not just these short projects.
Right. They all
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like this nigga can do it. But the thing about their short projects, they feel long. Pause. I don't know. Whatever.
It's about the motion in the ocean.
But it's like, yeah.
It's all about the stroke.
Y'all didn't get that. I don't care, bro. But it's still. professional. But it still encompasses like a lot in these short projects.
Yeah.
So how many songs are you doing for the full length joint?
Right now, I'm looking at it's double digits. I'm looking at 10 to 12.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do
We
11.
about
Let's respect.
Just do 11. Definitely
looking at
do
10 to 12.
10 to 12. That could be 11.
It could be 11. We'll see what the vibes say, because that's what we listen to.
Right.
Do you believe the spiritual presence behind the number?
No.
Okay,
I just
Let's
like.
make sure that
You lost me with
you
that
want to
one.
make sure that you know the supreme mathematics and whatnot. You
Nah,
know what
I'm
I
not.
mean?
Oh, okay.
You know
That
what I mean? I just
5%
wanted to-
shit. Okay.
I'm not that guy, bro.
Okay, I understand.
Respect though.
My guy T.Y. answered that on his
T.Y.
interview.
know the T.Y. know about the mathematics.
I just think 10 to 12 is a good little zone. That's about
It is.
40, 45.
45 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. I think that's a good little zone.
Damn, no. 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, so you doing
I
full
mean,
length songs
you gotta
too.
think about
So you ain't
the
doing a
age
little
that
short.
we're in now, though, man.
Mama's
Like,
Boy was
like 16.
like 30. No, Mama's the full length joints.
Okay.
Mama's Boy was like 36 to 38, and Dreamer was 43.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you do
So-
you make full songs though.
So like 45, like I feel like 45 is cool when it comes to like music. If it's jamming, an hour that's pushing it. Hour 30, Kendrick got it. Like, I can't do
definitely
that.
got it. Kendrick and Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is not the guy I want to hear 2 hours of music from, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'm just saying, bro.
No disrespect.
No
Where we at, man? Where we
So,
at?
bro, how far would you say you are from being done? Like 50%, 100%, 30%?
I'm not giving a percentage. I'm not doing that.
He's not
I'm
even.
just wondering,
If
like,
If
when
I'm
I'm,
understanding correctly, you're not even giving an announced date, are you? This is gonna
Nah.
be one of those
Well, this
keep
what
you
I-
on your
this what I'll
toes.
say.
you're
This
doing a
what-
press run before he got the date.
This what I'll say,
It's a
right?
keep you on your toes. You want to do the surprise drop.
And the time was supposed to be 6 records.
All right.
6 records are recorded. I was looking at the middle of this month. But right now, because I'm extending it, and I want it to be like my best shit. Like, I really want to be in that conversation where like niggas is not just talking about me in Fayetteville
Right.
or Clinton or wherever the fuck. Like,
I mean, my nigga,
I
to
wanna
be
take
fair
that
though,
step.
you're on the podcast in London.
yeah.
Like, come on, you know
Yeah.
what I
Shout out my homie Big T.
mean? How many people in this area
Who's
is
at there twice?
country?
Who's at there twice?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Big T. We'll be
Shout out
back.
BT.
But yeah.
We ain't gonna see him in the track, man. I'm sick of this shit.
That's what we doing.
Nah, I'm playing.
I'm trying to find the tracks. Like, it's because I've had this project solidified
Right.
since April. Like, I was set on the 6 and just mixing and fixing it up. But then, you know, I started listening to music again. Because once I start writing this shit, I try to get out of that zone of listening to other people's shit, like new music. I listen to old shit, but like new music, I can't do it. So I listen to Ramona Park, Breaks My Heart by Vince Staples. I hear Mr. Morale. I hear Pusha T. I'm listening to R&B shit, and I'm like looking at mine. I'm like, this is good, but I think I could take this to another level. So now I gotta reverse engineer this shit and plug in new vibes and create a whole new project. So that's why there's no date.
So you're gonna get your own grain because that's what you say you don't listen
He
to.
wants to elevate.
Yeah,
it
he
even
don't.
more.
But he said he don't do that. He don't like listening to other music because that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he did that, and now he got a full length project.
Well, because it's like
Spoiled fruit
now you're
to
taking
ruin.
yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? I had it in my heart that this is what I wanted, and once I took myself out of being in my own zone and looking at, you know, some of these greater things, and then I come back to my zone, it's like, all right, no, I can be better. And this is like the first time I've done that, where it's like, I literally had to be objective. Like, is this the project you want to be like you want people to say like, oh, this is cool, I heard your shit, you was good, I like this song, or do you want motherfuckers to keep playing that shit because I'm at the point now where I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the streams reflect what I think these projects are. I want to see the revenue reflect what I think these projects are. And I'm not okay selling a project that I think is good.
Right. I'm with that.
Not this one. This is my fifth one. I'm finishing the series, the Moments in Time. Like I'm finishing that up, so it's like, nah, this got to be the one where everything after this is just a fucking snowball.
Yeah.
Greater and greater and greater. It's not just getting to great.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you got to put Zini on that shit. Y'all look away every time I say that.
this nigga.
Well, I was tired of them EPs anyway, yo. I'm happy for the full
These
This is
EPs.
the pinnacle of.
I mean, that was great, bro. But then it's just like, yo, I gotta keep listening to them over and over again because I be wanting more. I be wanting more. I want to hear more at the end of the shit. And it's like, boom. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped to get a motherfucking 10, 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know that shit already gonna be crazy. You was playing us some stuff earlier, and that shit already there.
When I say like, I remember you were like the A&R, right? You can totally see how that's helped you in your rap because your beat selection is off the charts, bro.
Appreciate it.
Like, how much crate digging do you do to find these gems that you stumble upon?
It's funny because working on Time to Reflect and Time Flies, I got out of old habits I had when I was working on Mama's Boy and Dreamer, where it's like every day is an hour to 2 hours of just listening to beats and just finding ways to attack beats, even if I don't even plan on using the beat or even like the beat, like just hearing different sounds and shit, getting back into the student part of it. And that's another reason why I was like, all right, I'm still in this zone where I can keep building on this project because I'm finding new ways to compound on this concept. Right. You know, I wanted to move on, but the ideas and the vibes was just telling me like, no, there's still life in this idea. So, you know, y'all beat that to death.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just hours and hours every day. It's just headphones in, speaker, TV, whip. Like everywhere I'm at is just listening to different shit, observing again, like actually watching people, listening to people, just doing shit that I was doing before I started rapping and before, you know, the EP series started.
Right.
Yeah, it's just being a student of the world and not just. You know what I'm saying?
Do
like
you ever,
actually paying attention to shit.
Do you ever pick beats and like do something to them and then don't like it, and like just trash the whole joint?
Not really, because it take me a long time to actually even
pick one
like
beat.
a beat.
So yeah. How long would it take you to pick one beat?
I like by like the 25th listen, I'm like, all right, this is the one I'm gonna do.
Hold up, what? Whoa. 25 listens to one beat?
Yes, because it's like,
and then be like. So what beats you listen to 20 times and don't use?
Yeah, cause like it'll be
He's
like
not talking about the same beat for 2 hours.
No, he's talking about listening. I'm talking about 25 times.
It can be, cause it's like there's a flicker of a vibe that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually trying to
come up with something to the beat.
That and actually trying to, you know, understand the vibe. You know, it's all vibes, baby. It's all vibes. Like the vibes will tell you, everything. Like the joint I just wrote, I listened to it months ago, bunch of times. Came back to it this week, listened to it about 4 more times. Came up with a quick little 3. It's like, all right. So went and started messing with some other beats. Came back, finished the verse out. Took me the whole day to write the verse though, but. So I literally was listening to that beat for about 5-6 hours before I even like got to finish the verse that one day.
I could not be that patient with you.
Yeah, like
that's it.
I come back to
rush greatness.
I'm at work and shit doing this shit, bro. Like I'm on my break. All right, another 2. Go back to work, come back on another break, got another 4. All right, cool. Come back, like you know what I'm saying? Like
what?
But I'm listening to the beat in between my breaks. So when I come back, I can actually write this shit down. So I'm writing the song while I'm fucking stocking this shit. Like,
right.
But it's a process. Once I feel like I like the beat, it's an all day process to finish that verse. I'm not gonna rush the verse, but throughout the day, I'm gonna keep coming back to it, adding pieces, get to might have the hook already off the first couple listens, but the verses that's the most important part to me. Like actually putting that content in there and it sounding good and being fly. Right. Like that's another thing right now. It's like it used to be like I could rap, but now it's a lot more technical. It's a lot more switching, a lot more
sonics.
It's
sonics. You don't think that can hurt sometimes?
Yeah, hey, I'm trying.
Like being maybe too technical.
Probably because the casual people probably don't care, but I don't do it for that. I do it for me. Like the technical shit is like I want to be like, yeah, that boy gone. Like,
yeah.
That's for me.
If you're not, then what are you doing? Like you just said, like you're taking yourself out of it. You said you're being objective earlier. Like you're taking yourself out of it. So it's like you're trying to judge yourself from somebody else's ears, which is a tough thing to do. You get what I'm saying? That's very hard to do.
You know what it is? I'm not really judging it from someone else's ears. It's my ears still, but it's my fan ears, the ears that I listen to Kendrick with.
Okay.
The ears that I listen to Vince with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
People not gonna understand that. If you're not an artist, then you're not gonna understand what you're talking about because you're switching ears.
I want to make something that I would want to listen to.
Like when I'm writing reviews or creating content about other people's music, those are the ears that I'm listening with. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Hey, bro, you better not write an article
that's
on
what
your
helps,
own album.
bro. That's what really helps.
Hey, that's some arrogant shit,
You better
bro.
not write an article on
That's some arrogant shit, bro.
That's some Jackson shit.
Yeah, the way I came up with this.
Don't do it, Derrick Jackson now. Don't do it, Derrick Jackson.
Nah,
that's gonna be crazy. But I would still read it.
I appreciate that.
I would definitely read that shit.
I appreciate that.
Indubitablymedia.com. Check it out.
But that would be fucking crazy, yo.
Michael Jamal, he really went in on that.
Only understand what space he was in.
That might be a rollout.
But did you hear him when he transitioned? Did you hear when he transitioned to the second track, like the melodies
that
kicked up a
little
bit?
No cap. Cut that part out.
Yo, that's crazy. Indubitably media though.
Nah, man, this music shit fun, man. And like, I wasn't even gonna be like working on music this early in the year. Be honest with you, I don't take another break.
You get on my nerves, man.
I be trying to take breaks.
That nigga take a break and then write an album in 2 years, 2 months. In 2 months, he take a break for 2 years, write an album in 2 months. I'm over here struggling for 2 years trying to write one album and I'm consistently writing. Like, nah, that ain't it.
I remember one time, Malcolm said he was taking a break.
3 years.
That lasted 6 weeks.
It did.
It was like 6 weeks.
Because niggas be calling me all the time.
That nigga be taking a break. That nigga be taking a break. I got writer's block.
Niggas be calling me all the time. I be like, bro, I'm trying to take this break. Yeah, bro, listen to this real quick. Nah, hold up, bro. I got something for your ass. I can't do this. Can't take no break. He about to smash something.
From there.
Nah, for real.
I do got a song for you too, matter of fact.
Appreciate that. Take it. Like before, like I was taking this break and motherfucking Dre called me. Talking to Dre.
Oh, Dre gonna get you the rap.
Yeah, Dre, man, this nigga.
Shout out Dre.
So, and we wasn't even like talking music like that. Like he be like, yeah, I got bands on the line, bro. Hold on. We just be talking. Niggas up till 5, just talking about life, talking about music, listening to music, talking about life, talking about regular like rinky dink shit. Be on hood rats. But talking about hood rat shit with my friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about stupid shit.
Talking about hood rat shit with my friends.
Just talking and shit, and then I hear a beat. Like, damn, bro. That break over, ain't it? God damn. Yo, Dre, man, what's that right there you playing?
Oh,
let me hear that again, bro.
You like that, Derrick?
That nigga Dre is another nigga that got the ear for beats too, bro.
I might have to write a verse, bro. Then it turned into motherfucking 2 songs, 3 songs. Oh shit, I'm writing a project, ain't I? Damn.
Right. So how long you been working on this project so far? You said since April? No, you said you've been done in April.
I started. I can't even tell you when I started. It might have been like February, March. It might have been February, March, because.
I said we're already in June.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Voila.
Damn, I was about to say I was about to talk about the outro. Never mind. Why you can't let me hear shit? Ain't nobody heard it though, so it's gonna be like, but the outro. Well,
we can talk about some of the shit you heard.
The outro,
That's
bro.
cool.
The outro. And you always kind of personal, but one of them songs that I was listening to was it's going in your bag, bro. It's always, but you getting in your bag, bro. Nah, I don't want to talk about it, bro, because I might go too far.
We can talk about it, bro.
Because what I heard is all jumbled in my brain, so I'm trying to pick through it right now. Because we just listened to that shit one off,
Right.
And I was doing shit.
So we talking about
let's
the
talk
outro.
about the,
I like the
there was
outro.
a song where you was talking about you was dealing with your family passing and stuff.
Yeah, it's auntie.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
like,
These
I
are
never
two
even knew
different
that
songs.
shit.
These are two different songs.
I know the outro
So
is,
the
but
outro is about my pops.
Okay.
And in spirit, it's kind of like, letter to pops too, in a way, like from Mama's Boy.
Okay.
It's kind of like the sequel to that, and this is about my stepfather and not my real father.
Oh, snap.
Because I lost both of them. And then
R.I.P.
on Killing Me Softly, that's when I referenced my aunt. Yeah, like December was a fucked up month. so like, you know what I'm saying? I was dealing with that and just dealing with all these thoughts about other shit, and I just cleared that shit out. It's a song about like killing off some of those thoughts of regret and insecurity and shit like that.
ma'am,
It's not me.
we're doing a podcast,
It's
ma'am.
not me.
You
Hello?
can still cut the phone on silent.
Hello?
She ain't gonna open the door. That's fine. We just talking about something serious.
We'll just edit it out, right?
No,
I'm just fucking-
hell no. It's the Broke Ass Podcast.
That needs to be in. That gotta be in.
Ma'am.
That
Ma'am.
might, maybe not. But
Nah.
no, we was just coming
But-
up with some heavy shit.
Yeah, I probably could edit that.
Nah,
I'm not
that's
really-
cool.
If it's a
'cause-
problem, I will. But I was just
that's
being
cool.
funny, bro.
It's
Just,
cool, comic relief.
just kind of, yeah. I'm
But,
trying. Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
trying to say.
Yeah. But nah, it's cool. Like I like to write about shit that I'm experiencing,
That's
but also
relevant to
trying
you,
not to
not
be
to
like
make it
trying
up.
not to be depressing. You know what I'm saying? It's just relatable. I guess like
I mean, emo rap is in nowadays amongst the youngsters.
But see, I was talking to Ty about this, bro. It's like some people just need different types of music to what's the name with. Where I've been looking at music all wrong,
Therapy
or I think a lot of people
like
look at it
release
wrong.
wise.
Is you want everybody to like your shit.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's not gonna like your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
there's some people like, okay, when I'm going through some shit, I don't want to hear nothing about the shit that I'm going through in the music that I'm listening to.
See, I'm
But-
vice versa.
See what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
so
same.
people are like that, but I don't want to be sad and then listening to a sad song. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to listen. I want to listen to some turn up shit. I want to listen to some bars. Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
I listen to that shit as a reminder that I'm not the only one.
Right.
You know what I'm
See
saying?
what I'm saying? You hear
That's where I'm
somebody
going- that's where I'm
you
going
hear
from.
somebody else like expressing the same feelings that you have in song.
Right.
It's kind of releasing. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's like a comrade or
yeah,
like
instead
a,
of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a counselor or like
Yeah.
some way to kind of cope. You know
For
what
me,
I'm saying?
it's just a reminder. Like everybody's going through some shit.
You're not
So,
alone.
With that, it just helps me. This guy.
nigga stupid, bro.
It kind of just helps me, process the fact that, I'm not stuck, like, or I don't have to be.
It gets better.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
too shall pass.
You can get through some shit. So that's why I like to listen to, what they call like depressed music. I just look at it as
Emo.
relatable.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, no. It's just relatable shit.
It is though. It is.
But I
Like, bro,
also-
I started listening to XXXTentacion.
I haven't done
I
that.
cannot listen to him.
I'm gonna be
Not
honest.
after he passed. bro.
He has a couple of songs.
I can't listen to
It
pop.
was like, this
what
young
they
brother. Well,
call
I
it?
watched the documentary. Man, I'll be honest. 'Cause I'm a big posthumously.
I can't listen to them albums. I can't.
Word? Why not?
Cause it's sad. It's like
All this talent.
I was
is
gone like
gone.
it's not here no more. So
Okay.
it's like I'm never gonna get this again.
So you don't listen
I
to
got you.
Tupac?
No. Bro, don't get me started about Tupac. This will be a whole different podcast.
You don't
Hey,
listen
look.
to Big? You don't listen to Big
I'm
music?
33, nigga. I listen to Lil Wayne,
Okay.
J.
Wait,
Cole,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar. Like,
These are great names.
It's way better stuff to
Very,
listen to.
very elite.
That's it. I'm leaving it there, bro.
These are great names.
Listen, I was just arguing the other day. Stop it. They say I be going against the grain, but this is how I really be feeling. But let's get dang what we here for. You know what I'm saying?
What
We're here
we
for the
here
end of fucking time. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
So
Let's dive back into it. Do you happen to have an interview on the side?
yeah, I remember that talking point. It was in the
Surprise.
Because
that was on the list. You get the memo?
No. I'm gonna try to bring it back like this because if I may disclose this, you said there is an artist that had done a similar type of accomplishment with their projects as you wanted to do.
Yeah.
At least the job that he happened to have.
Nah.
Interlude as such and stuff, which I'm not saying you copied it.
I thought about it. I know what you're saying. Look,
You
Kendrick.
feel like he copied you?
No.
Because you said you had this done in April and stuff.
Nah.
I wanted to know.
He couldn't have.
Okay.
This is look. We talking about Kendrick, right? So Kendrick got the spirit in the rich spirit, and then Savior interlude, and you know, so nah, he was writing his shit. Honestly, he did it on Section 80.
Yeah, he did.
He did it on Section 80.
Why are you trying to put black men against each other?
And
I'm
so
not. I'm just want to know.
he did it on Section 80.
I just want to know. Is it that?
But I didn't think about that
working
shit
like that.
I feel like it. I feel like because
the universe can work in crazy ways where people can feel distant vibes. I'm saying, like as far as like influencing, like you just said, listening to it as a fan's ear.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy.
Your artist's ear.
I just think it's crazy because like a lot of the talking points on his album are some of the same shit that I've been feeling or talking about or even doing in my music.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, am I just a great student or, you know what I'm saying? Because I watch everybody. Kendrick is one of the guys for me that holds a lot of weight in how I pursue creating music. So, you know, him doing that is kind of like, I look at it more like confirmation that I'm on the right path. Because it's like, it's just crazy how all that shit lined up. Like a lot of that shit lines up.
It's freakily.
It's just
you said we ain't talking about nobody else's album. I was about to ask you where he ranked.
This is confirmation.
This and Kendrick, this guy.
Oh my God! After this one?
Like where you put it? No, where you put this album at?
Oh, I can't. I don't even have it. I thought you were saying because his shit is pristine.
Oh, you thought I was asking? Yeah, well, we can go there too. We can go there
this
too.
Shit is pristine. Overly dedicated Section
80.
80. Good Kid, Mad City Classic.
Are we talking albums?
The Pimple Butterfly, Damn.
There's not a miss.
All right. They're all impeccable pieces of work.
He's a fucking genius.
But sonically, though, if you were to order them, this would not be.
Damn is my favorite.
It wouldn't be number one.
I got to Pimple Butterfly.
But to say that that's the one he won a Nobel Peace Prize on. I mean, that's what I
favorite.
consider.
A Pulitzer Prize.
You know what I'm saying?
Pulitzer.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying.
I like, you know what? There's some trivia for what, bro. Seriously, me doing
I know
fact
shit
checking.
too, bro. I know
love
shit.
it. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I know shit.
I know shit.
This is why we supposed to have this knowledge to catch brothers when they fall.
Yeah, but you up here trying to put Kendrick and Malcolm against each other, bro.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, could never.
I just wanted to see
Could never.
if there was a similar ending.
When y'all think we get another Kendrick album? My bad, we're not here for that.
Oh, hell no. When can we be expecting the second series?
Damn, bro, he ain't got a date for the first.
Let me
I
finish
knew
the
he was
first
gonna
one.
say that.
Let me finish the first one. I'm
But
still.
you already
give me-
opened it up like John
So just
Lucas
give us a date,
did.
like right now, like a roundabout time.
Not John Lucas. George, what's his name? George Lucas? Chris
Star
Soros?
Wars,
Yeah.
In the time
You
we come in.
already opened up that portal that there could be.
Yeah, like the idea is there, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep saying this.
Okay.
It's the vibes.
It's
The vibes, baby. It's the vibes.
So when I feel like End of Time is done and it's ready,
So we might not get this shit to next year.
nah, it's not gonna take
I'm about to
that.
say, bro. You
It's
better
not
not,
gonna
have,
take
you
that
better not
long.
be ever doing an interview and then don't have to take to next year.
It's not gonna take that long. I feel like it's a summer release.
In the summer, in the time?
early fall.
Okay.
Early fall.
Okay.
I feel like this is fall music anyway.
I don't know when early fall is. So what's that?
Early fall is
What is
like
that?
that.
September?
Yeah.
Soberish.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know when they talking about Mr. OVO, that boss.
Bro, what are you
music
talking
do
about?
be-
Nobody, look, the mic is over there. What you just say?
OVO. I
That
wasn't
whole
trying
day.
to give him a real big shot. I mean, yo, Was I supposed to say the name out loud? Give them
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Nah,
OVO
was very.
I'm not really thinking too much.
Oh man, shout out to Drake,
like,
man. Something else.
That's like that boss music. But Ross came out with what was it? With Magnificent and all that on it. That came out in October.
Oh shit.
And I was like,
You love Ross discography too, so like, who else can come close to like Kendrick? Because you putting him up there, right? As his discography is up
Mastermind came out in the fall.
Yeah. So real
It's
quick,
a good time. That's that boss music.
and the time is probably you looking fallish.
Okay.
But as far as Mr. OVO, like I'm not really caring too much about who dropping.
Yeah, if you drop in October, drop on the 27th, man. That's what's up.
I'm not really caring too much.
Birthday
I'm
gift.
not.
Oh,
Nigga be having mad demands, bro.
I just been asking questions.
This nigga just be having a list of let me get this off.
And none of them get mad. It don't matter, bro.
I need this verse. I need some beats.
Look,
Yeah,
Vinny
I
not
need
gonna be on the
this
end of
drop
time. I
on
done
my
asked 3 times. Look.
I need like 7 dates. Like I'm nah, like
I need 7 days.
we looking at fall. I mean, if it's not fall,
End of time, October 27th, yo. It's gonna be in your phones.
what my man Magic Johnson say, I'm not gonna be there. I don't know, but yeah.
But I know you want to put all in on this one because if this is the cap, this is the exclamation point.
Absolutely.
On it, you want to have it all the way buttoned up, all T's crossed, all I's dotted.
It's like watching them build the first Avengers movie, and you got the Iron Man movie, and you got this movie and this movie. Then you get to the
Avengers. Graphics is different, baby. They different.
That budget
the
crazy.
graphics ain't the same.
So it's like just wanting to do everything at a like bigger. I want this album to be great. I don't want this to be a good project. Like good ain't good enough.
And you can tell from the fucking artwork, like, damn.
Oh yeah, yo,
You gotta send me that shit so I can put it somewhere up in here. That's why we
shout
talking
out
about
to
the
the homie.
That's a nice
that shit is
piece,
fire.
Shout out to the homie, man. She sent me that picture. It was a painting that she did.
Wait, where's it
And
at?
she
Who
sent
got
it to
What's
me.
the cost?
And I was like, yo,
Yeah, you gotta buy the painting now.
I need that.
What's
And
it say? What's the cost, man?
She was like, you got it. She sent me a better version of it. Sent it to my man to touch it up. Added some of the shit that I wanted added to it because I saw in the time in that painting.
Was the man under the tree already?
No.
So
That's
you had
that's
your
kinda
vision
crazy.
of how you could turn this up.
because I was looking for the art
Right.
while I was making the project. I was like, bro,
As you
this
see in the
shit,
record here, you got a nice little
this,
taste.
the wine.
You know, like
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
For
Hey,
sure.
everybody watching this toast up, man. Cheers.
For sure, I'll be drinking like a motherfucker. As you can tell, on time flies.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that thing. Do all that shit.
Oh yeah.
I forgot when you're on YouTube, you gotta do the things. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to my channel. That should be irritating as fuck.
But yeah, bro, I was searching for the art.
That's that
and
algorithm.
I had this idea in my head that was similar to that picture.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I was like, nah, this is it. We're gonna do this. Sent it to my man's. He touched it up, and it's like, this is obviously my favorite cover.
Y'all
Mine.
hey, look, you got your business buttoned up because you saw what happened. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Jose, man.
I just wanted to know. Hey, because some people gonna be like, that was, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
All
you.
right, that's all I gotta say. Make sure you handle your business right out there. That's all I
Yo,
gotta say.
shout out to the lady that made the cover.
Big shout outs.
I have no more questions about that because
It's
I
just
got
the
the
homie,
memo.
bro. It's just the homie, bro.
I didn't
Hey,
imply
full of
anything
love.
else, sir. You know.
Love.
Yeah, man, but that shit was just crazy because I was literally in that state of mind, like, all right, I see this, and I'm looking everywhere for it. I'm like, bro, it has to feel like this, and that painting was like, boom, and that's another thing. Like, the universe has been crazy when it comes to this album because it's just a lot of. I'm not having to do too much work to find a lot of this shit, bro.
And it's kind of crazy though.
Everything's just falling.
Like on both of your albums though, like most of your albums, especially the artwork, I know the most of the story behind it, so the people don't like Time to Reflect was the sun beaming off the lake from a picture you took. You know
that
what I'm saying?
His
So
spot,
like,
though. Like there was
you find that
spot
shit
meant something to you.
Yeah, because like I was at that lake like every day, bro.
That was your
dealing
your
with
place.
dealing with a bunch of shit, and I would go there and I would just be there at night for hours on hours, and then I go there in the daylight and I see that and I was just like, this is
it.
this is it.
And then Answer City Dreamer
Went home,
took the picture in the graveyard and put the smallest little fucking light shining on the side that nobody probably didn't notice what I did. That shit is like, bro. So your damn cover the artwork is crazy alone.
I appreciate it, man. I don't really get the most love off of that.
Because to me, the artwork, bro, the artwork make me listen more. Like, if I went, like, all right, boom, like, a nigga put this much into the album cover, I gotta at least hear what he's saying. It's gonna make me listen to at least one song if the artwork is dope.
Right.
And it's like a single or anything, if the artwork is dope, you're gonna peep it.
I think my problem with artwork is my shit be super personal. Right. And unless you listen to the music, you won't understand it.
But that's how that's what it's called, art. You're not supposed to understand it.
But a lot of people don't have the
we're in the
patience.
information age. We want to know. What were you?
I mean, you want to know, but I want to be the one to explain it to you. Yeah. I don't want you to just look at it and get it. I don't want you to just hear it and get it. Like sometimes I do, but I don't want you to get everything I'm saying automatically. It's some riddles in there. It's like those are the best rappers when you say some shit like the Pusha T line we was listening to about the shit you said. Ain't nobody gonna get the ambling. I don't know what the fuck that shit means, but that shit sounded good to me. That shit, it just sounded good. You know what I'm saying? But that takes somebody like you or him to explain it, because I don't know about no Looney Tunes and the people and all that shit you was telling me. E.T. I don't know nothing about that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's art, bro. That's art, bro. Ain't nobody want to say I get fried like chicken or some shit. You got them simple little bullshit. Your artwork, unless you Drake or something and put 18 baby emojis or whatever the fuck he did on his album cover. That shit was trash, not a little, a lot. But he can do that because he Drake.
We live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
We live in this time where
it's evil world or it's evil people.
You know, the patience to actually research. We don't have it. Well, I'll say this: people who don't know won't care if you don't tell them up front.
Right.
Like if they don't know you that guy, then more than likely they're not gonna go find out.
But they do got they got things like Genius Lyrics now, where people that are students of hip hop,
I'm not doing
you
that.
can go. So
I get most lyrics. I got goddamn real G's moving in silence like lasagna the first time I heard it. I get bars. I don't care about none of that.
But like, do you ever say?
I don't know no rap genius. I am the rap genius.
Have you ever heard a bar? But have you ever heard a bar and you was like, what is he talking about? What did that mean? You know what I'm saying? What is that reflecting?
Yeah, I done Google some shit.
You know what I'm
Google some shit. I'm not going to rap genius. I Google some shit, a couple words. Like, yo, the fuck that word mean?
Sometimes they will have the backstory, not just explaining, the definition of the bar, but like
they should hire me, bro.
The backstory that came from an interview or something of the artist explaining what that bar meant. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I want to know what the mental space you was in when you wrote that bar.
But you can interpret bars different ways, though. So whatever rap genius say, no matter.
Is the most authentic you're gonna get.
It is, but sometimes shit, I wanted to fucking hear your punchline how I want to hear it. Because there's the big times I'm like, bro, what you mean by this line? I'm like, oh, I thought you meant something totally different.
Art is subjective.
Right.
But like the Google point, I Google shit just for the fun. In regular conversation, somebody say some shit on.
Yeah. That's because we different, bro. We like to learn.
That's a good word. I need that.
Niggas don't want to learn, though. We want to learn. Like, we want to know everything that we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
It's my job, it's our job as the creators to create something that's accessible, but also to our standard. Right. So when we look at, I feel like the End of Time cover is probably my most accessible cover of all of them. Probably Mama's Boy is probably the most. But this one's like, it looks great.
Clean.
It's a clean cover. It's nice to see. It's appealing to the eyes. Yeah. But there's also minor touches in there.
Like the man under the tree. I guarantee you, look, when you see the artwork, the man under the tree, because I didn't see that nigga until the third time I see the artwork, and I'm like, yo,
And him being there is explained in the project. Him, like,
but that's what I was wondering. Like, why did he put that nigga there? Like, you didn't even notice the nigga was there. Bro, the average person not gonna see that.
There's a clip that he's sitting on underneath the tree.
So, bro, you gotta send me the joint so I can put it somewhere.
It's little shit like that where it's like the music is just, you know,
the music's self-reflects. I can tell you
that cover tells it,
because I can tell your attention to detail even within your rhyme patterns, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you get a thesaurus and make sure that you can find this 4-syllable word that go right here.
Nah, you know, we taking
I ain't gonna say you really do that. No.
Next project, I'm bringing somebody else, bro.
Bro,
next project, I'm bringing somebody else.
The way that you use certain words, and you have them mapped out to fit this rhyme pattern. How did it develop the sex?
That's that 25 listens.
Okay.
Nah, bro. It's like I think his brain is like, you know how like you watching the movies and then the person close their eyes and you just see the numbers and shit like that. And that's how they just be picking that shit. That word right there.
No, but bro, like your rhyme patterns, which was already freaking impressive in Mama's Boy, to Innocent Dreamer, when you like Shang Tsung out here and you got 5 different flows. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you got songs, like 3 different flows in one song, brother.
Nigga, one verse. That shit. That nigga stop and listen. He be cheating a little bit.
How do you calculate that?
No, it's like I said, bro. It's that 25 listens, bro, and steady. I'm a melody guy, so most of the time I'm rapping, but when I'm thinking of the raps or just listening to the beat, I'm fucking singing. Right. I'm singing most of the time. When the first draft of those songs be like R&B songs, and then I just pick out these rap pockets and listen 15 and up. It's rap pockets now. But initially, I'm hearing some vocals and I'm singing and I'm doing this. Like we referenced the interlude earlier. I mean the outro. The interlude. Try to sneak it out. The outro. The ending of the outro was me literally just freestyle singing and then putting it together. But I just kept pressing record while I was listening to it and listening back and making sure everything was. I just kept pressing record and I just started saying some shit. And I start saying some shit.
But it go with like, cause you like, it could just be the end of time. Can't even remember it. How you say shit go? Just like, could this be the? Oh
no, I want to hear it. What we?
Cause how it's a wordplay in what you're saying. I can't remember the first part of the chant. It's like, could this be the end of time? And it's something else. Well, you know what it is, nigga. Say.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
I'm talking about the outro.
What you're replaying
at the end, lay your people.
No, before that.
Before that, it's the hook.
I know, but what it say, I can't remember the other part. All I remember is the end of time because it's a tricky way you do that. Could it be the end of time or something done? Bro, I can't remember that shit, bro. I only heard it one time.
I know, bro. I just like watching you do this shit. That shit funny as hell.
I'm trying to think.
That shit funny. You know what's funny? I didn't write that shit down, bro. I don't remember what I said. I ain't gonna. I literally freestyled that shit, bro.
Hey, when y'all hear it, y'all gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I literally freestyled that shit, and I mix it so much, I'm tired of it. That's another thing. Like I mix my own songs, so it's like, bro, this shit.
After that, you gotta take a week, bro. You gotta take a week and go back, bro. You can't mix the same song every day.
And then it's trying to like detox yourself so you can come back in with new ears and fucking. So you can keep tweaking and fixing this shit. Mixing is horrible, people.
You can't.
Don't do it.
No, that's not true. I'm about to say that's not true.
I'm playing, man.
But you can't mix the same song over and over every day because that shit gonna get your ear fatigue.
It's annoying, and I don't really like listening to myself. So it's like all of these things, bro.
That's how you know when you got your shit mixed though, when you like listening to yourself.
Yeah, that process is just arduous, bro. That shit is horrible.
Arduous. T.I., welcome T.I. to the podcast. Fucking arduous. What does that mean? Well, I know what it means from context clues, but
it's just like excruciating.
I've never heard that word in my life.
My fault.
I just like learning shit. Arduous. That shit, say it again.
I'm not saying it no more.
I want to learn how to say it.
Arduous.
Arduous. See? That's one new word. I'm going to use that shit on the next podcast. They be like, damn, where you get that from?
This nigga funny, man.
This is arduous.
Nigga funny, bro. But nah, mixing is it's a cool process. It's just tedious as hell, and I'm such
a perfectionist.
I try to be.
Yeah.
And it's annoying being that way.
I know.
Even if it doesn't come out, like I have to pull myself away from shit. Like, look, bro, this is what it is for now, bro. Like, it's cool. But with this one, it's kind of going back into that ways of, nah, I gotta be perfect. Right. I have to be. Like, this is the one that I'm really like putting all the chips in on this project, bro. Like,
and you can't rush perfection.
So you gonna put Zini on it or not?
Man, we don't know, bro. I done told you. It's the vibes. It's the vibes, brother.
It's the vibes.
He already got
if
I'm gonna name this shit. It's the
if
vibes.
the content if the content is right, and I find
it's gonna be right. The universe gonna work just like the Kendrick
and that's
shit.
how
And
it
the interlude,
works.
what's the name?
The vibes, bro. If the vibes are
I'm
right,
sending
and
the
I'm
vibe.
like,
I'm gonna put the energy out. I gotta keep putting the energy out, right?
I'm like, yeah, this is the one.
Cause then you gonna hear some shit and like, oh, that niggas ain't wanted one.
It just has to, like, right now it just has to be right. I lucked up on the features that I got. Like, I just happened to be talking to Dre and Bangs, and Bangs was playing something. He was like, yo, you want to get on that?
So them the only features you got so far?
Yeah.
Bad,
Yeah.
bad.
They're like, they kind of like kickstarted me into the process of making it. And because, like I said, bro, I was going to chill, but just talking to them niggas, it was just like, all right, bro.
Spark the fire.
Yeah, I'm 2-3 songs in, I'm like, all right.
Hey, thank y'all. Shout out Bang. Shout out my nigga Hood Rock, bro. Shout out to y'all niggas, man.
Banks sent me that record. I was like, nah, I need that. I need to be on that. I need a verse. And he sent it through, but I think I wrote that shit and recorded it within 2 days. I was like, bruh, because it was like I didn't know what he was doing with that shit. Like, but I just knew if it go out, like, I look good. I look good, bro. I need that. It was a good verse. I was like, man, I gotta hurry up and record this. I can't play with this one because he dropped this shit. It's on to the next one gonna have to be crazy because I feel like that verse I thought it was a good verse. A lot of good shit going on. So, but yeah, it's them niggas. Like I get inspired off small shit, but I can be in a mode where I just don't want to do music. Right. So
is that writer's block or lack of passion or lack of motivation? Not passion.
Just wanting to
goddamn nose.
Just wanting to do some other shit. Just wanting to take a break and find. You know, you gotta keep when you working on projects and shit, like especially concept albums and shit. You gotta continuously find different versions of yourself, or find yourself over and over and over again for different songs, and that shit get annoying.
Sometimes you gotta rest that muscle too. Just like when you play a game and you need to soak your muscles, you can't play 4 games straight on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not just
gotta have your rest.
I'm not just making songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just making songs and putting them together. Like, this shit is fucking mental. Bro, I have to. This is like writing like a TV show or a movie in a way. Like,
you know what the haters gonna say? Yeah, that shit better be fire, bro. He talking about all the work he putting in. That shit better be fire.
And you know,
he's giving.
Hey, what I've heard is fucking fire.
My standard is way higher than the standard anybody else can put on me, bro.
Right. So once you like some shit, you just put it out to the world and don't give a fuck who like it or not.
Yes,
that's a fact. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, so when we
I would want people to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I want people to hear it. If they don't, that's cool.
Fuck them.
That's cool to an extent because we're not just making art just for ourselves,
right?
Completely.
You do want to be appreciated.
But I want to make music that I like, 100%.
And you trust your taste in music.
Absolutely.
Bro, but if I go, put it this way. Like, it's just some people that I respect their ears, Bangs, Malcolm, Goodman, Hood Rock, everybody. It's like, so if 100 people or 200 people like my song, bro, all right, that's bet. But if y'all motherfuckers don't like it, it's like, it don't matter. Like, yo, these niggas don't like that shit, then goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because I respect y'all ears that much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm not gonna put it out or anything, but it's like, nigga, I gotta do better on that next one. But when when you just shook my hand, them last 6 bars was great. Fuck, nobody can tell me that. I don't care. Like, it don't matter no more.
Right. See, honestly, I'm even more extreme than that, bro. I don't care what none of y'all think. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I appreciate when y'all like it.
He's lying because the first thing we did when he got here, he played us some music.
Yeah, I played it for you.
So I'm just saying,
so you can hear it.
about
so
what
we
we
can
think.
hear it.
Yeah,
So
but don't tell him. Don't let me hear some shit and then tell me he don't give a fuck about what we think.
Nah, I'm saying
Look, we about to the end of the interview.
Your opinion doesn't fit. No, because this is a real conversation. Because I feel like a lot of creatives go through this thing where it's like they need people to like their shit, and I've gone through that where it was like, oh man, they're not talking about it, they're not saying it, and now I'm at the point where it's like, bruh, I'm fucking good at what I do. Right. Like, I don't care what nobody's saying. I made that song because I like that song.
Fact.
It don't matter what anybody else say. I remember playing Predestined for Bangs, and he didn't like it, and I put it out, and niggas was coming up to me like, bro, that record right there, I like that one, right. And I'm like, I told you.
I mean,
but you can't tell him though. Like,
I reference it every now and again. I'll be like, yeah, bro, I remember you told me that, and they like it, bro. Nah, but
and what he say? I don't give a fuck.
Nah, he was like, you're right. And that's cool. Like, I play
nobody's
y'all
taste
music.
is the only taste. Like, there's always other ears, bro.
Yeah, I play music for y'all because I just want y'all to hear it.
Yeah, but no, I know how y'all listen to music, right?
Right.
I know like how critical y'all are with judging music, right? So if you like some shit I done, then you know what I'm saying? It's like more a respect thing. Like, it's not gonna stop me from putting it out or nothing, but it's like.
Nah,
you get what I'm saying? Like,
I understand completely.
When you hear one of those,
so I guess I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas think.
You know what that means.
It ain't gonna stop me from putting it out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man.
Hey bro, nah. I be looking at people when they listen, bro, and I'm like, oh shit, that punch right there didn't get them. Fuck, that's some haters, bro. Especially if I know it's a crucial person. Oh, man, right. Fuck that. Like, yeah, fuck that. I don't care. Right. Long as I know I like it. Once I love it. Once I mixed it and everything, and I love that shit, and I feel like giving it to y'all niggas. Right. Like they say, it's not yours no more once you put it out to the world. It's theirs. They can do what the fuck they want with it.
Right. Yeah, I ain't gotta listen to it no more.
Hey yo, welcome to being a fucking engineer, nigga. Welcome to being an engineer.
Nah, I still listen to my shit, but I more so listen to
hey nigga, you got that song done yet? Nigga, I done mixed it 30 times. I'm trying to get it right.
Right, that shit it's disgusting, bro. Like, that shit disgusting.
It's because, bro, we don't mix like regular people. Most people have their set thing, game set match. This is what I'm gonna do to your vocals, this is it, and then boom, it's out of there. I'm trying to find the sound that I think you want for this song, the tone and everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do all that shit. So that shit take time. You want this shit to sound good, don't expect the song back the next day, bro. I work, nigga. Shit.
But yeah, once it's out, man, that should be the best feeling because it's just like I try not to watch the numbers as much. I try to do like every 2 weeks now instead of fucking every other day.
Every other day, nigga. I be looking, like, nigga. I'm tight right now because I ain't looking at the podcast. YouTube shit ain't got one subscriber yet. That shit's stressful.
Man, that shit gets like it's like a relief once you like get into a habit of not looking at them shit, yo. I went back the other day and like I remember dropping, was it Riding? I think Riding was the first thing I dropped on all platforms.
You just riding through the city. Love.
Yeah, that record.
One of my favorite songs. Top five.
And I remember, I think I dropped like 2 other songs. And within like a year and a half, I probably did like 200 streams on Apple Music. And then when I dropped Time Flies, my shit like did like 7 times that much in 3 months. And I was like, oh shit. All right, good direction. and then I look at that and I'm like, all right. And the time has to be, because I'm trying to quadruple that, 10 times. I want this shit to be replayable, and I want motherfuckers to actually want to talk about this shit, like want to tell their friends about it and tell their peoples about it. Because
I listen to all your joints except for Mama's Boy. And it's only because I just don't like how I mix it now. Like, I wish I would have did better. So it's like, it hurts me a little bit because I be saying my mistakes. But other than that, I listen to all your shit. It's like sometimes I get in my bag, because I don't listen to music, bro. I listen to podcasts most of the time. But sometimes I get in my bag and want to go check out the homies. And then once I listen to that shit, I just go crazy. Like, God damn, I ain't heard this nigga in 3 months. Now I'm going to listen to this joint again. And then I have to go listen to every motherfucking album because, like, yo, this nigga actually be snapped.
It's a story, bro.
Like, it's crazy. Like you say, a concept album. Motherfuckers don't know what that means exactly. So it's just crazy. Once you get the concept, once you get the concept,
you have a cliffhanger where like it comes to a climax. Like it gets better.
It got a beginning, a middle, and end.
You know what I'm saying?
I listen to like the Moments in Time series. I listen to that as a whole now, and I did that.
You listen to it like chronologically.
Yeah. Because that's what it was growing into anyway.
Right.
So like the intro to Time Flies is kind of like a direct sequel or a direct link to the outro of Time to Reflect, and then the outro to Time Flies is going right into End of Time, and you know you're going from Time Flies being like really somber.
Call somebody black, bro. John Singleton.
It being so somber at the end of that project, and then you hear "Wake the fuck up!" Like on the beginning of End of Time, it's like, oh shit, like he's I'm right back in there. You know what I'm saying? And just creating those moments and shit like that is important.
That shit what man, we don't want to rap no more. That's why I be retiring. That's why I be having
But
fucking writing block.
it's chess, that ain't checkers.
I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not patient enough. I'm just look. I'm gonna write this shit.
You just want to bar somebody.
Yeah, I'm a bar. Yeah, I'm a barist. I like bars. That's all. Because I can't do all this other shit. Like, I'm willing to say that I can't do that. I'm a barist. You ain't never heard me say that.
I heard you say that.
It's
hilarious.
They got scientists. They got botanists. Any other ish. I am a barist. That's what I do.
Hey.
My music might not be the best. You might can make better music. Like, I'm talking to anybody now. But I'm gonna bar some shit to death. But this ain't my interview.
It's a storytelling.
But yeah,
the storytelling is crazy. But the thing I like about this shit, this Malcolm that I heard, is like, bro, it's like the transitions and the confidence and the cockiness is like, nigga, you not fucking with me. Like you can hear it. You can hear it.
Bravado.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
It has to sound like that. It has to sound like that.
Because you gotta feel like you that nigga.
Because some of them like
the arena that you're in, basketball, football, rap world, you have to feel like, yo,
absolutely,
I'm the alpha. You the little.
Well, I put in the work.
Because the last couple times, like, you can hear the hezzy sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I put in
like, I want to kill y'all, but I'm not gonna kill.
Like some of the transitions you be using, bro, it's just like, yo, I don't give a fuck about y'all. Them not normal transitions. Like, I wish I could hear the songs again, but I cannot remember what it is. But the everything.
Content of what he was saying.
The content really hasn't changed to me. It just it's more of it. It's more of it because
content's more aggressive now.
Yeah, okay. But no, he is more aggressive. Like, the content to me is not the same, but it's what I expect. You feel me?
It's me.
It's still me out of the shell.
It's still me.
Yeah, he like, fuck y'all niggas. In 3 years, he like, yo, fuck y'all niggas.
Because I felt like the very first one.
He's getting cocky. That's what it is. He's getting cocky. He don't want to see a Xenia song.
Just give me my respect. I'm not going to kill y'all. But give me my respect.
No, or he gonna kill you. It's like he's sending y'all a warning, nigga. This is the end of your time. This is the end of your time. And if you don't fuck with this shit.
And then the second one.
We speak about Mama's Boy. Or the EPs. Okay. We had. I want to know how you felt.
Inner City Dreamer. It was like, look, I'm trying to be patient with y'all, but y'all gotta understand what the fuck I'm doing.
Inner City Dreamer was a turning point.
It was. I'm giving you great content, telling you a story, but I feel a little disrespected. Then the second one, you was letting them know this is
time to reflect.
Time to reflect.
First,
I've been sitting back. I let y'all breathe.
The first EP.
I sat back. I let y'all breathe, but I'm giving you my final warning.
Right.
Y'all gonna have to give me some respect.
Right.
Then you come back.
Time Flies. Time Flies was my
then
most
you come
aggressive.
Time Flies. This is what I'm saying.
And that was on purpose,
He
bro.
came out there acting like Zany,
Bro,
I did Time to Reflect. That was
more and more.
Cause he get more and more angry. He
It's
trying
not,
to
it's
deny
not the
it.
same, bro. You
Hold up, bro. Hold up. My face right here. My face, nigga.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're in the crossfire. It's just the passion.
Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
You going from Super Saiyan 1 to the 2 to the and we're witnessing it.
And it's getting on my nerves, bro.
Hey man, you can't hate this.
Guys, it getting on my nerves. And he ain't sent me a song.
No.
I'm talking about that the whole interview. The interview about over. Bro. I'm talking about it the whole interview.
It's one of those things, bro, where I do Time to Reflect, and it's kind of like trying to get through what I'm getting through humbly. You know what I'm saying? Because the music thing was bothering me after Inner City Dreaming. Because I feel like I put out a project that if it came out during that mixtape era where we had Section 80 and we had Codes.
Friday Night Lights.
Yes. And we had those projects, So Far Gone and all that shit, I feel like I would be in that conversation. I feel like that project would be in that
right
caliber of music. And no one cared. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say no one.
Not listen, look. Like,
now I must ask you this is a question I was going to ask you about 15, 20 minutes ago, okay? With you talking about being all in on this project, how do you feel about your press releases and how much you're outside with it? Because we all understand nowadays that, like you see how Dre is, you seen how what's his Baby Jit. He's like he don't.
Baby Jit always go hard though. He be
but
everywhere.
like he try to be at every show and he does it hard out. Like how hard are you trying to be outside with it to get your?
Jamal?
He's talking promotion and marketing pretty much.
That's understood.
That attaches.
So
to
you feel that you promoted yourself properly to where
work.
people can listen to you?
Not with my previous works, and that's understood. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say I felt like people didn't care about Inner City Dreaming. I didn't have the understanding of I have to make them care. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all of this shit myself. I don't have anybody that's going to make people care other than me.
Right.
That's why people go out and they get they build their team of managers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So going into this one, I was like, bro, one, the music has to be crazy. The cover has to be crazy. I have to make music that I can perform. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Confidently. Like this music has to jam in these places. So
has to jam. I
I'm
can't let that slide.
I'm sitting here creating.
That was hilarious.
I'm creating these songs in a way like, okay, I can do this one. I can do this one. I have 3. I can go back to these projects. I got 3 or 4 on each project, maybe 5 where I can, you know what I'm saying?
Reintroduce them.
Yeah, because
to the public that
they don't know them.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know I have full-length projects.
So when do you think, like, you're going to be ready for, like, your first show?
When I drop.
When you
Really?
drop. So when you drop, you setting up like a little tour thing?
We looking into
I gotta be at least one show. I work a lot, so I'm gonna need to know in advance. I gotta be at one show.
Looking into some
I gotta be
shit,
at the
bro.
first show.
We're looking into some shit. It's that's important. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that.
And we're gonna talk off mic too,
there,
because there's
bro.
some opportunities, bro, that
Yeah.
we ain't gonna be
People
paying to
know your
perform.
name, but I remember a conversation.
You gotta
I
do
remember a
it.
conversation you had somebody around the area made like a top 100 in Cumberland County.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo,
2, 3.
I guarantee you, there's not 100 better rappers in Cumberland County than Malcolm.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Listen.
I made a vow to myself. I made a vow to
You
myself.
ain't gotta get. You
don't
ain't
have
gotta
to.
get
You
your
don't have
hands
to,
dirty.
but
I
look,
get my hands dirty.
I'm not
I don't
comparing
give a
people
damn.
to me.
My
to
opinion
and
is
people
my
anymore.
opinion.
I'm me.
Like, I think the only reason why you probably got snubbed
Nigga trying to get
is
us
because
killed.
we haven't
They don't
got
know
you
me.
seen outside.
They don't know.
And
me.
we got to get you seen outside, bro.
And-
Because the more ears that see you is going to hear you.
Right.
And then
So when
it's going to be all valid.
originally when I started seeing those lists and stuff going around, I had like this ego thing where it's like,
Right.
man, these niggas.
You can't though.
Blah, blah, blah. Nah, but listen, this comes from learning and rethinking certain shit, refining your mind. So I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, man, these niggas ain't. Name me 20. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt.
Not 100.
That's how I felt. I felt, name me 20. For real. And now it's kind of like.
Whose ear are you?
I don't care.
Okay. I only can. You 100 is right, but I would go way. I'm sorry, fuck it, y'all done got me here. I said I'm not doing this comparative shit, but like to be totally honest, bro, I don't know. I listen to a lot of fucking music. Now, mind you, I don't know every fucking artist in Fayetteville, but I know the ones.
Right.
Hell, one of the best rappers in Fayetteville made our fucking logo. His name is Day One Stewart. He do the unhumble shit. That nigga bars is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't too many of him. It ain't too many of them. So I'll tell you, I can't name 15 rappers in fucking Fayetteville that's better than Malcolm.
I'm just saying.
And that's how I felt.
We gotta fix it.
But now it's kind of like,
we have to fix it.
But the list of bullshit,
that,
like I can go make a whole fucking broke ass podcast.
A lot of it's politics.
If I do a Clinton list, bro, who gonna be up there? Bang, Dre, Jay, and who gonna hate that shit? Everybody that ain't up there.
That's I put that on myself because I'm a fucking hermit.
You gotta get out that shell, baby, because you've done that on the music. You came out of your shell through song on this series.
I don't really fuck with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to understand how to maintain my own energy in areas where the energy is a lot more volatile than I would like for it to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like being in spaces where I feel like my shit can get off. But I have to also learn how to and understand that I have to maintain my own energy, even in situations I don't like. So and that played a lot of the part of me being more reclusive when it comes to going out and mangling and marketing and doing all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm an introvert. I'm all of these things. But now, you know, if I want to do this shit, bro, I got to be uncomfortable. You know? And that's what I've learned.
That's something Joe Budden said too. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Got to.
Because
I'm skilled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The skills are there. The discography's there. Mm-hmm. I know mad niggas that ain't got the discography. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't. I've been doing this shit for 15 years. I don't got a discography.
Hey, but yeah, it's one of those things like
I got bars though. No,
you can rap.
I can.
Spit it hot six real quick.
No, I'm not, bro. We gotta take a break or we about to end. It gotta be one of the two.
Shit, bro.
I'm not rapping right now. I'm saying we gotta take a break or we gotta end. Who's gonna do that? I'm a podcaster. I don't rap on the podcast. Fuck y'all talking about. Hey, you better go to indubitablymedia.com. Check out All Bars Matter Volume 1, All Bars Matter Volume 2. All of that shit.
There's a whole lot of music up there, actually.
A lot of music. Right. So if we gotta take a break, it's like an hour straight, bro. And I gotta piss. And like, what's the name? We can take a break and come back.
We can break it.
Okay.
What time is it?
You said 3. That's why I was listening.
Yeah, I need to. Y'all said 3. I ain't
Business
know what y'all
for
doing.
pleasure.
No, I don't care. I knew this shit wasn't going to end at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
I already knew it, so it don't even fucking matter. Oh, shit. We should have what's the name, though? I'm going to sit back down right quick. This some shit I got to do for the editing purposes.
Oh, yeah,
we about to take a break. We'll be back. We here. Malcolm Jamal. Holla at me.